Hello, bonjour, Alberta. Did you know that at least 238,000 people speak français in Alberta? And those numbers just keep on growing? Oui, oui, c'est vrai, it's true. And thanks to Shaw TV Community Access Programming, we get to reach out to everyone to let you know all about special people, places, events, and activities happening right here in this great province, in both English and en français. That's right, mes amis. We begin the first part of our program in English, and then we repeat it en français. So stay with us. Restez à l'écoute.
Bienvenue and welcome to Hello Bonjour Alberta. I'm Marc Lalonde.
And I'm Anne Boiteau.
And today we introduce you to the Calg.Immigrant Educational Society. We have Dr. Sally Zhao, who is executive director of the society, and Suman Khanal, who's manager of settlement services. So welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's get started by finding out and introducing everyone to who you are. I'll start with you, Sally. Are you from Calgary originally? What's your education, and how did you come to be involved with the society?
I'm from China originally, not from Calgary, and I left China in 1995, and I studied in UK for my master's degree and my PhD. And after completion of my PhD, I moved to Calgary with my family.
Oh, all the way to here.
How did you pick Calgary? Did you know somebody here?
I joined my husband. My husband came here first and found a job here. He came here in 2004. So 1 year later, I came here in 2005.
Oh, okay. Just shortly thereafter. And how did you get involved with the society?
I arrived in Calgary in October 2005, and after completion of my PhD, I feel tired. And I not ready to work yet. And I found a volunteer opportunity. I started to be a volunteer, ESL tutor with Calg.Immigrant Educational Society.
Oh, okay. And that progressed eventually to.
Yes, and then I was offered a job, part-time job first as a teacher, and then full-time job, and then moved to a program manager position, and now I'm the executive director of the society.
Oh wow! So you've been with the society since 2005.
10 years now.
Wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
Amazing. Exactly 10 years.
And Suman?
Yeah, I was born and grew up in Nepal.
Nepal?
I completed my bachelor's degree in Nepal in business administration. Then I came to Canada back in 2000 as a student to study community-based development. I was working for the National Federation of the Community Development Credit Unions in Nepal. And then I went back and came to the United States back in 2000 to study Master in Community Economic Development, Master in Business Administration.
In Calgary?
No, in the United States. In California.
Okay.
I was studying in California. Then in 2012, I moved to Calgary with my wife and a son. And I was working for a non-profit organization called Magpie Career Group as a career development counselor. Then I saw the position opening as a finance literacy coordinator for C.I.E.S. Since I was heavily involved in credit union development, promotion, and helping the community people for their socio-economic betterment, I found that was the right fit for me. So I applied for the position, and fortunately I was selected.
And you're in there. Okay.
Good.
Good.
Awesome.
Good to hear you.
Tell us a little bit about the society and the types of programs that you offer new immigrants.
Well, how did it come to be, the society, first of all? How long has it been around?
Let's start there.
It was in 1988, Mr. Salim Sindhu, and with the help of a few volunteers, established this organization, Calg.Immigrant Educational Society. And since then, we have been offering all kinds of programs to accommodate both newcomers and also economically disadvantaged individuals in Calgary. So we have language training programs, and both in classroom training and online training. And also we have a very unique program which is called Drop-in ESL program, because sometimes people when they come to work, they don't have a fixed time to come to class. They can drop in when they have time, and they can drop out, when it is needed.
Okay.
We also have a employment skills training program clerical training program, and the computer program, all different levels from basic to advanced. We also have an accounting program, financial literacy, and also other settlement programs. And I'm going to ask Suman to say a few words about settlement program because he's running that program.
Yeah, the biggest challenge that the new immigrants face upon landing in the new country is getting information and finding the right services to meet their career goals. Right from the beginning, C.I.E.S has been providing, counseling services and informations to them. But to make it more formal, we started this program back in 2014, rather. What we do under the settlement program, actually we provide services in 3 stages: pre-arrival stages, on-arrival stage, and post-arrival stages. Pre-arrival stage includes providing information through website. We have separate website for this program called Calgary Connect.
Okay.
The people from all over the world can access to the website, and the website is all about how to get an employment, how to get education in Calgary, what's the weather, how's the legal system, things of that sort.
So they come to you for that one from the outside.
The website is designed. Website provides those informations.
And is the website in multiple languages?
The website at the moment it's in English, but we are attempting to provide the information in multiple languages.
Yes.
At the moment, it's just one.
Okay.
And we also provide phone services. We also provide counseling services through telephone. We sometimes do Skype, sometimes do teleconferencing as well for those people who are ready to come to Canada and need information about the services available in here. On post-arrival stage, we do have information booth in Calgary International Airport. People, new immigrants who come over, they can pick the brochures and find the program, and they call us, and we do provide services. Post-arrival services, which is the most important we consider, we see to the clients, help them to prepare their settlement plan and the career plan. Based on their career objective, we find the resources for them. We don't only offer what's available within the society, but we also find the resources for them to meet their career needs and link them with the service provider. Exactly. Link them with the service providers. We don't leave there. We want to make sure that the clients get the services from the providers so that their needs are met. That's what that's how we provide services. Settlement service it's huge things. It's a very, very big things. Like immigrants have numerous challenges.
Yes.
Like in the
place to live.
Exactly.
And where the kids will go to school.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
how to pick.
That's what we try to address that.
All those kinds.
The good thing about our program is we do serve over 50 individuals in-house, and the clients, we have over 50 clients, returning clients every single month. So that shows the great success of the programs.
And each one of those clients represents a family, often enough.
Of course they do.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. Right.
And in order to do that, we also build a close working relationship with ethnocultural communities, because we want to ensure that they are somehow connected to their community organization.
Yes.
With the non-profit organization, they offer the services, and other mainstream service providers, they do provide the need-based services to them.
Yeah.
That's the entire objective of this one. Of the settlement program.
Yeah.
So
And where do you get your funding? Is it provincial or?
We get funding from different funding sources. Our funding from federal government, provincial, and United Way, and also some corporate organizations and private organizations.
Okay.
Yes.
Any individuals also?
And anonymous donor, yes.
Anonymous donors
yes.
also? Okay.
Yes.
So
Calgary Learns and the Calgary Foundation. And also we get some funding from bank like TD Canada Trust and Scotiabank and ATB.
Okay.
Yes, we have donations as well.
And your clientele must have grown over the years since it first started.
Exactly.
Right.
We started, as I mentioned, in 1988, and Mr. Salim Sindhu started the organization with a few volunteers. At that time, we only had, a volunteer program, maybe just a couple of classes. And then now we have, on a daily basis, we are serving over 500 clients.
Wow.
And we have about 90 staff, both full-time and part-time. And our staff can speak more than 20 languages. And our clients can speak more than 70 different languages. So it's very big variety, very big, diversity and
Quite
variety
a challenge
there.
to deal with all of that, yes. Do you also have volunteers involved?
We do. We have over 100 volunteers, and the program I mentioned, the Dropping ESL program, is taught entirely by volunteers. We have 7 classes, and from a lower level to advanced level, entirely by volunteers.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
And what other things do volunteers do for the society other than teaching?
And other than teaching, volunteers and they volunteer in different areas. For example, they volunteer in office, and also in IT department. And also our volunteers volunteer for the whole community as well, not only for the society.
Yes.
And because of the funding sometimes limited, but we do know the demand, the needs is there. So sometimes our volunteers really playing a big role in running the programs. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any specific programs that are for Francophones? Delivered in French, because I know there's a lot of immigrants, for instance, that come from African countries and Europe where they speak French.
We do not have programs and formally delivered in French, but we do have partnership with like the Khanal and Francophone organization. We refer our clients to them, but informally we do try our best to and offer whatever we can to help them.
Well, and I imagine some of your services, I mean, obviously the English as second language services would apply to Francophones as well as pretty much anyone
Exactly,
else. Yeah.
exactly.
We do have
yes.
many Francophone clients.
Yes.
Even today, I saw 2 people who moved from Quebec to here.
Oh.
And they were looking for a CANAF and other services,
Yes.
So we do provide service. Our policy is not to say no to anybody.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you say immigrant, you're talking about within the country as much as from outside of the country.
Yes.
And a lot of people from outside of Canada don't come to Calgary first. They go
That's
somewhere else first,
Yes, yes.
thinking that that's the best place to be, and then they realize that they should be coming to Edmonton or Calgary or
Exactly.
Alberta or
Yes,
whatever afterwards. Yes. So is there a similar organization in Edmonton?
I think so. I think there are quite a few partner organizations in Edmonton and in
Same
Calgary.
type of thing.
Yes.
Okay, so if people want to get involved, obviously they would go to your website, and that's whether they need your services or are interested in volunteering, or have some money they would like to contribute.
Yes, of course, and
to that
we
cause.
welcome all the donations, and because that's a way a non-profit organization is running, right? And we rely heavily on volunteers and donation, and also funding from government and non-government organizations.
Okay. Well, what's in the future for the society? Where's the society going long term?
The future, and I think because of immigration policy in Canada, right, and we still see the growing of the newcomers, and besides serving the newcomers, we also offer the programs to to low-income Calgarians as well. So we are. Of course, because our program is heavily needed here, and first of all, we should try to improve our existing programs and also expand the existing programs, because we're a long waiting list for all the programs, pretty much. So we're trying to find more funding to expand the programs and also develop new programs based on the needs.
All right. Well, thank you very much,
You're welcome.
Zhao and Suman Khanal from the Calg.Immigrant Educational Society. It's been very nice talking to you today. For everybody, stay with us. On continue en français.